Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what fits inside of my Rive Gauche travel tote by Saint Laurent. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're new here, I'm Dianca and I discuss all things beauty, life, travel, luxury, unboxings, and reviews. So if those are things that interest you, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. And we're going to get right into what I have for you today. So today I'm going to be showing you what fits inside of my Rive Gauche travel tote by Saint Laurent. I recently took a quick trip to Vegas and I used this tote as my travel tote. I carried it through the airport. I took it on the plane with me. And as you can see, it is pretty full. I still have it packed for my trip so I can show you everything that I had inside of this bag. And you can see it holds quite a bit. So we're going to get right into what I have in this bag. Okay, so I'm going to get right into what I have in my tote. Now, I prefer to carry a tote with me when I'm going on a plane versus a carry-on that I have to put overhead, because usually everything that I need can fit right into a tote where I can put it under the seat and I can have access to it, because I'm only 5'2" and I don't really even like to have to reach up to put my luggage at the top. So everything that I need will be right within reach and fit into my tote. Now first I have just a little throw. This is just like a throw that I got like off a Delta flight or something at one time. And I just always bring one of these with me because if it gets a little chilly on the plane and I can throw it over my legs or something like that. But most of all, it's so thin and I could just fit it in here in this light, so I don't have to worry about it taking up too much space. I use my iPad. I always take my iPad on the plane. I download movies and watch my own movies on the iPad. I don't have my iPad in here because I'm filming with it right now, but this is the case that my iPad goes in, and I take this with me every time I travel. I have my iPad with my downloaded movies on there. And let's see, now I have my Chanel sunglasses. I brought these with me. These I got earlier this year. You can see they are black on black. They have the Chanel on the side and they have black stones in them. And on the other side, you see the Chanel CC. I love these sunglasses. So these are the ones I opted to take with me on vacation this time. Next, I have my regular eyeglasses in here. Now, I have been really needing my glasses a lot more lately. Usually I used to use them only when I was on the computer. I had to get a new prescription, and now I need them a lot more for reading. And these are just some light frames that I got there by CoverGirl. I like them because they're simple, they're light, and they serve their purpose. And they're cute. So, okay, and next I have my jewelry case. Whenever I'm traveling, I never put my jewelry in a check bag. I always put it in my carry-on tote, bring it with me. So this is a Wolf Carolina jewelry case, and it is leather and it zips around and you can store all your jewelry in here. You have a place for everything. You have this little zip pouch here in the middle, but where I choose to put like my earrings, you have space here on the side where you can put your necklaces, and a little pouch down there if you need to store anything in there. And I think this is for like if you want to put like your stud earrings on there, and you have another little zip pouch here on the side. But it holds quite a bit and is very convenient. It's really a necessity for me, so I take this with me on the plane also. And next I have my LV agenda, which this I have to take with me everywhere I go because I keep everything in here as far as appointments and my schedule. I keep everything in here. It's kind of almost too like a throw all. I got some gift cards in here. You can see, oh, I got a little pin on, so I don't want that to fall out. I just keep, these are just some little authenticity cards I keep there in the slot. I keep in those slots there, and I just write everything down in here. This is what I use for my budget, calendar, keep all my little notes in here. If I have some cards that I need to keep track of, some little store cards and things I keep in here. So this is very convenient because it helps me to stay organized. So I take this with me every time I travel. If I'm carrying a handbag that can accommodate this, then I also keep it with me in my handbag, or I take it with me when I go to work, because if I need to jot something down, then I already have it. Next, I have my Louis Vuitton pouchette. I use this to store my chargers, earplugs for the plane, hand sanitizer, just like a miscellaneous catch-all. So this is very convenient because it's very roomy. And I recently got this from a seller on Poshmark who was excellent. This was in excellent condition, although it did not come with the vachetta strap that usually comes with this. She did include like a leather strap that wasn't LV, which matches perfectly, but I will probably switch it out and get like a chain strap, and then I can use this as a crossbody or something. But until then, I'll just use it for like to put inside of my other tote bags, because usually when I carry a tote bag like this one, I do not have an organizer in here because everything is in its own bag on the inside of it. So I wasn't worried about spills or anything like that, or even the structure of the bag, because I have so much stuff in it when I'm traveling. So not saying that I won't get an insert. It just depends on how I decide to use it. If I'm going to carry this more on a daily basis, or just use it as a regular bag and I want the structure, then I'll probably decide to get an organizer. But until then, I don't really have to have one. Next I have in here is my train case by Glamaholic. And this train case is very convenient. I put all my makeup in here and it fit perfectly inside of this bag. And I bought this little twirly from like TJ Maxx just to give it a little color and brighten up the bag, because it's all black. And I got this probably for like about $8 or something like that. So inside of this train case, I really like this. It's hot pink. Pink is my favorite color, any shade of pink. And so I just have this with my makeup. I took out my makeup brushes already because I had to wash them. But this holds quite a bit of things in here. I got makeup in here. I got some brushes still in here. Got another little zippy pouch in here with miscellaneous items in here. But that was really convenient for me, and it fit right in this bag. So I don't know. Sometimes I don't like to have my makeup inside of my carry-on because things get bounced around so much. So this fit perfectly into this bag, and these are all the things that I have in here. And as you can see, it's pretty full. And I must admit that it did get heavy carrying this through the airport, but my husband, he carried it for me most of the time while we were walking, if I felt it got too heavy for me. But it was still able to snap the buttons there on the side. And also I did carry I used my St. Laurent crossbody also while I was there. So going through checkout, and if I got, if I just didn't want it on here, this also I was able to just sit right down in the top of the bag, and it fit just perfectly without me having to worry about carrying it across body all the time. So this bag actually held all of this. It can get heavy if you pack as much as I do. So, but if I carried it by top handle, I felt it was heavy. But if I carried it on my arm like so, then it wasn't bad. I can put it on my shoulder. It's a little tighter up there, but if you don't have on a sweater or something, it'll fit up there. But carrying it on the crook of my arm like this was better than me carrying it top handle when it got too heavy. So that is everything that fits inside of my Rive Gauche travel tote. I will do an update later. Oh, also, this was able to fit under the seat, but Unlike other travel totes like that are a little shorter, this one is a little more stiff here. So when putting this one under the seat, I didn't want to scratch my handles. So what I did was I took my handles and I crossed them like so. Let me show you how I did that. I just crossed my handles because I didn't want them to get all scratched up. So I kind of folded it down like this, and then I slid it under the seat, and it fit just perfectly. It was able to fit perfectly like this, and without me scratching up the leather on the handles, because otherwise if you just try to stick it like this, then you're going to be scraping up the handles, and I didn't want to do that. But if you fold it down, then it fits perfectly under your seat. I hope this was helpful. I hope this helped someone who is interested in purchasing this bag and want to use it as a carry-on the plane and was wondering if it fits under the seat, how much that it holds. And I probably will do an update just to show the wear of the bag, but I love everything about it so far. It's my first time using it while I was traveling. And thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.